A Louisiana grand jury has issued an arrest warrant for a New York doctor. It says prescribed abortion pills for a pregnant minor in its state. The doctor's company and the girl's mother are also facing charges. This is the first of its kind legal action taken since the state banned the use of those drugs and since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. Let's bring in criminal defense attorney Joseph Tully to talk more about this. So, Joseph, what exactly are the doctor, her company, and the mother being charged with, and how are they responding?
Sure. They're charged with criminal abortion by means of inducing drugs, and it's a felony, and it carries up to 1 to 5 years in jail and a $5,000 fine. So it is fairly substantial charges here.
And how is the state responding?
Well, New York State has a shield law which protects physicians. It was drafted and passed and with this in mind. So they knew New York would have less strict laws, and they wanted to protect the physicians. The governor has come out in absolute support of the doctor, as well as the state attorney general, Letitia James. So New York is basically drawing a line in the sand and saying we're going to defend the physician.
And so, what could potentially happen next, and what, if any, will this have as sort of a precedent that other states who are in similar situations, in other words, who have similar laws like New York, what could they be seeing down the line?
Sure. So, as you noted, this is a case of first impression. It's really since Roe v. Wade was overturned in 2022 with the Dobbs case, this was all kind of set up. The Supreme Court gave states more autonomy in deciding. So then the question happens, what happens when two states' laws conflict? And that's what we have here. And whenever you have states that are fighting with each other, basically, the Supreme Court is to step in, and there's different analyses that they do in that. But basically, the Supreme Court is either going to have to weigh one state versus the other. You know, New York is right, Louisiana is right, which I don't think they're going to do. I think they're going to have to revisit their Dobbs decision, create new federal law under the Constitution, and then use that as justification to support either New York or Louisiana, and then that will become the precedent.
Fascinating. All right, Joseph Tully for us this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.